welcome to my channel. So today I am going to be sharing with you guys what I am using for my soon-to-be kindergartner. He is going to be 6 this year, and we are starting him off with Abeka's 5-year-old kindergarten video manual. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share with you what I purchased in this pack, and then I'm going to go over the video manual with you guys in this video. This will be a series, so you will see different subjects come up in different videos. So make sure if you want to check out everything that comes in the video-led Abeka curriculum to subscribe and hit your notification bell. That way you are alerted when I have new uploads. Okay, you guys, so with this curriculum, when I purchased it, I am not going to be accredited. We are not using accredited. We've been using Abeka for 5 years now. We started off when my daughter was going into 1st grade. She used video-led for the first 2 years, and then we went ahead and kind of branched off, and now we're a multi-curriculum homeschool family. But for my son, I really wanted to start the way we did with my daughter. She had such a wonderful foundation. She learned so much through Abeka. They are a very solid curriculum. So with this curriculum, it came with the video manual, which will explain to you everything you need to know about this curriculum. It came with these mini Bible memory cards. They have a letter of the alphabet and then a verse. It came with this K-5 Bible activity book, these mini flashcards. It came with my blend and word book. You guys, this book is a wonderful book. Oh my goodness, if you are teaching your kids to read, that is such a wonderful supplement. Okay, so it comes with different sets of these little readers. The first one comes with 4 books. It is I Learn to Read. Second set comes with 4 as well, and this is I Do Read. The last set comes with 5, and these are I Can Read Well. It came with letters and sounds, and the letters and sounds teacher key. Writing with phonics manuscript. Now they also have cursive, but we went ahead and stuck with manuscript. A manuscript writing tablet, and then these manuscript formation flashcards. We loved my daughter's. She had cursive ones, but these are awesome. It came with these number cards. They have the number and then the corresponding dots on the back. It comes with the numbers writing tablet, number skills arithmetic, the number skills teacher key. It comes with the Think and Learn, God's World. This is the science. Social studies. And then it comes with the art projects. So that is what comes in this pack. Okay, so now I'm just gonna go over what is inside this video manual just to kind of explain how this curriculum works. I'm not going to go in depth, but I'm just going to kind of give you an overview. So here are your contents. Textbooks and materials. It just tells everything that comes in this pack, just like I walked through with you. Things that you can actually purchase or have on the side. This here shows the abbreviation key. You will find in the daily guides that they use the abbreviations, and at first it seems like a lot, but as you go through the lessons, it'll be super easy and you guys will remember them. Here's just an introductory little letter to you, and then this is a breakdown of the time schedule for kindergarten. Now, this is just what they say it is. It's not exact because every kid is different. So, I mean, it changes. So basically, Bible, the video is about 30 minutes. Skills development is 10 minutes. Phonics varies. So 3 to 5 minutes begins in lesson 68, introduced in lesson 66. So with reading circle, it says lesson 68 to 90. It's about 8 minutes each. And then you have about a 3 to 4 minute video instruction. Lessons 91 to lesson 145, 12 minutes each, and then a 3 to 4 minute video instruction. Lesson 146 to 165, it's about 12 minutes and it's a 3 to 4 minute video lesson as well. So writing, cursive or manuscript, lesson 1 through 90 is 15 to 20 minutes. Lesson 91 to 145 is 15 to 20 minutes. And then writing instruction ends in 145 for more reading time. Writing evaluations are given in lesson 152 and lesson 162. So it kind of varies at the end there. Activity time, it includes social studies, art, music, and science. They kind of interchange them. They're on different days. And each of those are about 20-minute long lessons. Numbers is 20 minutes, phonics review, numbers writing is 10 to 20 minutes, and then language enrichment is about 10 to 15. Now these are how long the video lasts, but like I said, it depends. If you have a kiddo that's not very into watching the videos, it can take longer. Right, so here you'll see that this is the schedule that their school goes by. Down the left side is the time, and then here is kindergarten. So basically, it starts at about 8:15 to 8:30 with attendance, which you guys are not going to need. So say you start at 8:30, it kind of breaks down. Bible's supposed to be 8:30 to 9, 9 to 9:20 is skills development, 9:20 to 9:40 is phonics writing or reading, 9:40 to 10 is phonics writing or reading with reading or seat work check. So I'm not sure if that actually is involved in this. 10 to 10:20 is break. Again, this is how they schedule it out. You can go by it or change it. 10:20 to 10:40 is activity time. 10:40 to 11 is numbers. 11 to 11:20 is reading or check numbers. So they go over, I guess, their work. 11:20 to 11:40, phonics review or numbers writing check work. And then 11:40 to 12 is language development enrichment. So honestly, you guys, you are not going to need all of that, but it just depends on your kiddos, again, on how long school is going to take. So this just breaks down what you need to know about grading. This is how to use your daily guides. The daily guides are here. That's where they break down each lesson and what you have for that day. You'll see here they have icons that represent specific things. So if you need to come back here and see exactly what that's for, it's here for you. This is a sample of their daily lesson, and I'll go ahead and share that with you in the actual lessons here. Okay, so here is where you're going to find subject descriptions and grading. So this is all about Bible. You're going to want to read through this before you get started, especially if you are accredited. Even if you guys are not accredited, I would suggest you just read through this, especially if you're new to homeschooling. It will really help guide you into what you can do to make it easier on yourself. Here is how you would be grading Bible. For me, I am not going to be grading my son. Kindergarten is not really even needed. I mean, it's not by law that you have to have your kid in kindergarten. For me, I like to have them in kindergarten, but I don't feel it's necessary to actually grade them. Now, here is where it breaks down what they're going to be doing for skills development. Here is all about phonics. Breaks down written phonics evaluations, oral phonic evaluations, and then how you're going to average out their grades. Here is about writing. This is for cursive, so this you're going to want to look at if you guys are doing cursive, especially if you're accredited, because you will be grading your own work and then you will be sending it into them and they will check over it, but you will be the one actually grading it. So writing habits kind of gives you different ideas on how to help them, different terminology, evaluations, averaging their grades. And then here are some suggested writing comments. So when you're doing their correcting, things that you could write to encourage them. Here's some incentives for good writing, like putting stickers or stamps, encouraging them on how well they're doing or what they can do to help themselves do better. Here's all about manuscript. Same thing, writing habits, terminology, evaluations, averaging, and then suggested writing comments. Here's activity. It breaks down what they're going to be doing in art, music, social studies, and science. We have numbers, breaks this down, how long the classes are going to be, what they're going to be working on. Let's see here, written number evaluations, oral number evaluations, and then how to grade them. Here's all about language enrichment. Tells you like how long the class is, what they're going to be going over for what lessons, kind of just gives you a breakdown. Again, I would read it. Let's see here, seat work explanation. Okay, so seat work, you guys. I know in first grade, my daughter, when she would do her, I want to say her phonics, she would do one side with the class and then the other side on her own, and that was considered seat work. So I'm pretty sure that that's what this is here. Here's all about reading, reading circle, homework, oral reading grades, how to give them a grade when they're doing oral reading with you. I know that when you are accredited, you have to call in and the kids read over the phone to like an automated service that they check. So they wouldn't be calling in and talking to a teacher. It would just be recorded and a teacher would check it. Again, here's all your averaging for grades. And then here's recess, things that you can do to help them, exercise, motivational ideas, and tips for success. Okay, so starting with daily guides, this is where it's going to break down for you what needs to be prepared and ready for them to do their lessons with their teacher. So this is not a guide that tells you how to teach. It's just telling you what you need and what the teacher is going to be teaching in a brief summary, okay? So lesson 1, Bible, they're going to memorize the Lord's Prayer, Matthew 6:9 through 13. Here's the little note here. Remember when I said that there were little icons? Your icons your icon here shows it's a teacher note. So memory work will be listed daily. It is taught on video. The exact wording of passages is included in the Appendix A. Okay, so Appendix A is going to be back here, past your daily guides. Here's your Appendix A. This is just telling you leading your children to Christ. You want to read over all this before you get started. Okay, so I won't explain all this to you yet. I'll do that when we get there, but this is where it's telling you to go. Here's the Lord's Prayer, so this is what they need to know. Okay, so lesson for the day is going to be Heaven, a Beautiful Home. So all this is going to be taught on the video, so you don't need to worry about any of that. The procedure, this is again, teacher's note, begin each day with a Bible lesson followed by the other classes. This is just telling you what's going to be done. It tells you to play the video, and then it just says check that students are using proper etiquette while reciting the pledge. So these are just little notes to you to kind of pay attention to while they're watching their video. The next thing is skills development. You know what? I'm going to skip a couple lessons in because some of this is just getting started. Okay, so we're going to go to lesson 11. I'm not going to go over Bible with you because I just did over there. But here, skills development, have a paper and sharpened pencil and crayons ready. So that's what you have to have ready for them. And then again, students are just going to draw pictures as directed by the video teacher. So this is what you need to follow the procedure, and this is what they're going to be taught. Phonics, have letter flashcard A ready. So here it shows cursive or manuscript. So for me, I would go under the manuscript. He would need page 8, display manuscript formation flashcard. So that's the really large flashcard, and they want me to display A. See, MFF is manuscript formation flashcard. So you'll get used to the abbreviations as you go through the days. And then having writing with phonics manuscript, page 8 and a sharpened pencil ready. So it's just telling you again what to do. Activity time for this specific day is social studies, page 7 to 8. And it says to have your social studies, which is SS, page 7 and 8, and crayons ready. And then numbers have 10 objects for counting and individual number cards. INC for individual number cards. And then have pennies ready. So you're going to want some manipulatives for them to count with. Phonics review, have construction paper, apples ready with A, E, I, U written on them. And then language enrichment, it's just a note for you to read over that the teacher is going to do. So that's basically how you read through these here. Let me jump forward a little bit. Let's see here, share this with you. So here you're gonna see this little display. That just means like on the board, like have it displayed. Hit, run, mit, bat. You guys can write this on a chalkboard, on a little table whiteboard. You could write it on a piece of paper. You could write them on flashcards and have them next to them. You could write them wherever you would like. They just want you to have them displayed for them. Now, I would suggest preparing for the week ahead of time. So if you're going to start school on Monday, maybe on the previous Friday, sit down with your lesson plan book and go over what you're going to be doing for him that week and what he needs, and kind of already have it ready for him for that week. So then you're not struggling trying to find stuff as the day is going on, especially if your kiddo gets distracted, if he's waiting or she's waiting on you, if you have other kids, it gets kind of difficult. So my advice, and not everybody does this, this is just what helps me and my sanity, is I try to have everything prepared the previous either Friday, Saturday, or Sunday for the whole entire week. I try to get it ready ahead of time. That way, like for instance, this is telling me, let's see here, have stickers ready. So I'm going to have stickers ready. It says to have a pencil, crayons. I already have like crayons and pencils in his cart already ready for him, but like have pennies and items marked with amounts in cents, 3, 5, and 8 cents for the students to purchase, and then for them to have those words on display. I would already prepare all of that for that week, and then you don't have to stress out about it while the day is going on. So those are just ideas. And back here in the back we have our Appendix A. This is all about Bible. So you're going to want to read on this. This is sample wording for helping a child to trust Christ for forgiveness. So you can always refer to this if you need help with how to explain things. These are the Bible memory verses. So they have their little ABC Bible flashcards, and these are what is on them, just in case you want to look at them while they're reading or go over them, or however you want to do that. These are the verses that they're going to be learning throughout the year. So for first quarter, it's going to be the Lord's Prayer, Psalm 100 second, Psalm 23 is third, and John 3:16 through 17 is 4. We have our Appendix B for phonics. This is where you are going to find flashcards. Any type of helping flashcards or charts are going to be found here. Here is your phonics word list, 1 vowel words. So it breaks it down here, short words ending with 2 consonant sounds. So these are going to be helpers for you guys. You can always take these out of the book and put them in like protector sheets, or laminate them and put them in like a little binder for them. Something that they can refer back to, or you can, to help them out with. These are different charts. They even give you the chart number, because if it refers to you or refers to these in the daily lessons, you're going to know where to go. Just remember, if you do take this apart, I would keep appendix maybe at the front, like in the front of the binder, just so you remember that that is what these are for. Here are their blends. These are their blend ladders. So these are basically what you find in their little book. So they have all of these. So these are good for you to hold on to as well. And you can hold on to these as they move on to first grade, because if they still need help, you'll have it. I actually think that they get the blend book in first grade as well. Here's another chart. It tells you down at the bottom, this is a vowel chart. This is the reading circle evaluation. It'll explain to you what you need to do to evaluate your child. This is for lesson 62. And then here's Appendix C. This is for writing, and this is all of the cursive. So this is the formation guide that you're going to go by to see how well they're writing. Okay, so here are the sample writing papers. So when you grade, this is something that you can look at to help you in knowing how they want you to grade. They show you different things you can write, different things you can draw, how to correct them. So these are pretty helpful. So it just gives you different lesson numbers and see how cute that is. So it kind of like makes them notice it when you're going over it with them. So these are all the different samples that you can go off of. And then here is the Appendix D writing manuscript. So it just shows the breakdown of how to have them write and how it should look, how to grade, same exact thing as the cursive. I'm kind of going fast, I'm sorry. Oh man. Okay, so this is Appendix E for numbers. These are so helpful, you guys. When my daughter was learning how to add and subtract and all of that, the addition all of the families that they have them go over, oh my gosh, it helped so much. So this is the addition families. It goes, you know, the 1 family, 2, 3, all the way to 10. Here's their number house chart that they're going to need. Now they sell these charts in color if you want them. I already have them. I think my sister actually purchased these charts for my niece and we still have them. So I'll be using the charts probably, but just know if you don't want to spend the extra money, you can always take these out. Like I said, put them in a protector sheet, laminate them, because these are really helpful. We have our counting by 10s, counting by 5s, counting by 2s. Here's your Appendix F for seat work. This is when they call for seat work as well. This is what you can come to and have them do more. When my daughter was in 1st grade, I did start off having her do some of this, but not all the time. And then as I noticed she was doing really well, I slowly pulled away from the busy work and only had her work on busy work when she really needed it. I felt like when she was struggling or needed a little extra help, then we would go ahead and do some of the extra seat work. But this is where you would find that. It has all of the lessons and what you need to do to have them work through them. So this goes all the way up to, oops, I skipped a page, 165. And then here is for seat work for manuscript. So this is for writing as well, but this is extra work to do for manuscript. And then we have Appendix H, which is the home teacher materials. So this is just an overview to explain everything to you kind of in a quick manner. If you just want to quickly read over it instead of going through the whole front of the book, if you don't have that much time. But this just kind of breaks down what, like, let's see, this is the introduction, this is the course requirements, getting started, what's your responsibility, the student's schedule, written assignments, different grading policies, and then here's the K-5 subject guidelines for Bible, for phonics, for writing, and it just walks through all of it. These are different ways you can contact Abeka. Find these progress reports. If you are accredited, this is what you are going to be going off of. This tells you exactly what you need to fill out and what you need to send in to Abeka. So you'd have to put your account number here, your student ID, make sure you fill all of this out, make sure you read through this. So Bible lesson 35, verse U, you're gonna put the grade here. This is all Bible's grades, phonics written, phonics oral, writing, numbers written, and numbers oral. So make sure to read over those sections in the teacher guide in here to kind of know how to do the grading. That's why they have it in there for you. It says to record letter grades on lines, attach all written graded papers to this report. Oral evaluation papers do not need to be sent. And then sign the video statement. So you'd have to sign here. Read this first and then sign. So basically, these are the only lessons that you have to send in. Do not send any of the oral, but all of the written lesson numbers that are shown here is what you will attach to this when you mail it into them. I believe they used to send us a manila envelope, but I'm not sure if they still do that. You do have to pay for postage. They don't do that, but I really remember them sending us the manila envelopes for it all. I did also want to mention to make sure you guys read the back of this form. Now, the one that I showed you didn't have anything on the back, but these ones do. So basically, just make sure you read through this when they do their oral reading. So they'll have different groups that they're in. It's kind of like a level 1, level 2, level 3 reading group, and you have to choose which one they fit in, and that's what they'll be reading through during their lessons. So say your child is reading in level 1, named the football group. They're going to read I Do Read Book 1, pages 3 through 9 when they call in, and then you would just check that off for whichever one that they're reading. Okay, I hope that makes sense. But that's basically what that is. Make sure you read this all before you fill this out, and this is where you would have your signature. It wouldn't be on the front anymore, and it tells you when there's more, so make sure you flip the page over. But that's it, you guys. I hope that this was helpful. I hope that it kind of showed a little bit into how Abeka's curriculum works when you do the full curriculum. So I hope that this helps. Be sure to hit that subscribe and like if this was helpful. Leave me a comment down below if you have any questions. And I hope to see you guys back on my channel very soon. All right, you guys, be safe, be blessed. Bye, guys.
World had more of your smile. What if the wind could spread your love? What if your sweetness could reach everyone? There'd be no wars.